through the Bhagavad Gita, the goal is clarified that we are spiritual beings and hence our purpose in life is spiritual, which is the realization of the ultimate, call it God realization or self-realization. It's a pure spiritual goal. So the question arises in everybody's minds that can we just give up all our worldly duties and pursue that spiritual goal singularly? We have various responsibilities in the world. Our duties to parents, society, family, profession, nation, the world. Can we all just chuck it off? Is it justified? So the path of karma sannyas is one where we reject all Laukik and Vedic karmas, worldly duties and Vedic duties. The karma kand, the sandhya vandan, etc. They are all categorically left behind. And one is completely dedicated to the spiritual path. So that is the instruction that comes at the end of the Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Now somebody may ask, is that morally justified? We're giving up all our worldly duties and saying, okay, only God, God, God. It is for somebody who is at that platform. Even in the dialogue between Ram and Lakshman, we see this. When Ram was to depart to the forest, Lakshman said, I will accompany you. And Ram said, look, you have your duty to your father and to the city of Ayodhya, that they are all in despair and you need to take care of them. So Lakshman says, Guru pitu matu na janahu kahu kahu subhau nath patiyau. I don't know any father, any mother, nothing. So Lakshman has rejected the worldly duties, but he has taken up a higher duty, the spiritual duty. So he says, More sabahi ek tum swami, deen bandhu ur antarayami. O Ram, you are my everything. You are my father, you are my mother, you are my all in all. That means now Lakshman is not looking on himself as the body. He is looking on himself as the soul and seeing all his relationships with Shree Ram. So from that spiritual platform, he is now saying, I am following the path of karma sannyas. When somebody follows such a path, Shree Krishna, 18.66, that powerful verse, he says, Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishyami mashucha. Don't worry, Arjun. If there is any sin in it, I will free you from it. Because that was the ultimate purpose of all dharma, to reach God. However, interestingly, in the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna is not recommending it through the 18 chapters until the last. So in the 5th chapter, Arjun asks Sri Krishna the question that on one side you say, one who is a realized soul does not have any social obligations, and yet you are asking me to work. So please tell me, Sri Krishna, which of these two is superior? Karma Yoga, living in the world and practicing spirituality, or Karma Sannyas, renouncing it all? Sri Krishna gives an astonishing answer in 5.2. He says, Sannyasah karma yogascha nishreyasakara vibhav. Arjun, whether you follow karma yoga or karma sannyas, both will take you to the ultimate goal. You stay in the world and be spiritual, or renounce the world and be spiritual. But tayostu karma sannyasat karma yogo vishishyate. Superior to karma sannyas is karma yoga. That means if somebody is there in the world, in household life and practicing spirituality, that person is superior to a Baba who has renounced the world. And that takes everybody by surprise, particularly in the Indian culture, right? where the sannyasis are put at the highest pedestal. So the logic is twofold. Firstly, a karma sannyasi has renounced all dharmas and is only adhering to the spiritual dharma of love for God. Now, supposing the karma sannyasi cannot hold on to the spiritual dharma, then what does he do? Then he is neither here nor there. He is following no dharma at all. So the worldly man is better, at least he or she are doing their worldly duties, and this guy has left it all to do nothing at all. Then Shree Krishna gives Arjun a different kind of logic. Very interesting logic. He says, Yad yad acharate shreshtas tattat eve taro jana. Arjun, what great people do, the rest of society follows as their role models. So, Arjun, you may be qualified for that step. You may be such a yogi. But the problem is that everybody else will want to follow you. Arjun ran away into the jungle, let me also do it. And they will be hurt by that step. So, for lok adarsh, for the benefit of the world, you establish yourself as a role model of doing both, which is karma yoga. So, truly, the Bhagavad Gita accepts both of these as paths, but it is very clear that for majority of the people, 99.9% of society, karma yoga is the better path, where alongside with the worldly duties, you also practice spirituality.